US-India trade deal insight. Jaishankar says we're beyond the middle of negotiations. India-US trade deal. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has indicated that a long-anticipated US-India trade deal could be approaching a breakthrough, though final hurdles remain. Speaking to Newsweek, Jaishankar confirmed that both nations are deep in negotiations, signaling cautious optimism but stopping short of a firm commitment. We are in the middle, more than the middle of a trade negotiation. I hope to bring it to a conclusion, but I can't guarantee it as there is another party involved, Jaishankar said. We have to find a meeting ground. Watch this space over the next few days. The External Affairs Minister emphasized that US-India relations have steadily strengthened across successive American presidencies. Just think about it: 5 US presidents: Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden. At the end of every presidency, India-US relations have been better off than when it began, he noted, reflecting on the trajectory of bilateral ties. Jaishankar was also candid about the reality that no relationship is ever without friction. Citing the Divyani-Brigade diplomatic dispute during his tenure as ambassador, he said, "At every one of these presidencies, something was a friction point between the two countries. The relationship will never be free of issues." The United States, too, described India as a strategic ally in the Indo-Pacific region, underscoring the strong relationship between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Donald Trump. Speaking at a press briefing, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt emphasized the very good personal rapport between the two leaders and noted that the long-anticipated US-India trade deal is nearing finalization. She added that a formal announcement on the trade agreement is expected soon, indicating a significant step forward in economic ties between the two nations. Emphasizing India's global standpoint, Jaishankar stressed that India is neither anti-West nor aligned against any bloc. "We are a political democracy, a market economy, a futuristic society. We attend G7 meetings, and I'm going from a Quad meeting to BRICS. How many countries can pick up the phone and talk to Russia and Iran?" he asked, highlighting India's unique diplomatic leverage. The comments come amid mounting anticipation that Washington and New Delhi could soon finalize a deal aimed at easing trade barriers, strengthening supply chains, and boosting economic cooperation between two of the world's largest democracies. NAN External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar arrived in Washington, D.C. on Monday for an official visit to the United States at the invitation of U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. The visit is centered around participating in the upcoming Quad Foreign Ministers meeting QFMM scheduled for July 1, the Ministry of External Affairs MEA confirmed in a statement. The meeting will focus on building upon the agenda discussed during the last QFMM, which was also held in Washington on January 21. According to the MEA, the ministers will hold in-depth discussions on regional and global developments, with a particular emphasis on the Indo-Pacific region. Swipe left for next video. They will review the progress on various Quad initiatives in the run-up to the Quad Leaders Summit, which India will host, the statement said. The ministers are also expected to discuss new proposals to strengthen the shared vision of a free, open, and inclusive Indo-Pacific. Before arriving in Washington, Jaishankar visited New York, where he inaugurated an exhibition at the United Nations titled The Human Cost of Terrorism. The exhibition aimed to highlight the global impact of terrorism and the urgent need to expose and hold accountable states that sponsor terrorism. Latest blogs.